Welcome to this Zentangle Quickie. My name is Heather Hartwick Gladden. I'm a certified Zentangle teacher. And today we're going to take a look at the tangle Fantsee from CZT Rashim Bhargava. Hope I was at least sort of close. All right. This is a neat tangle, and one that if you do it big enough, you could turn it into a reticula and just kind of have it be your feature, or like it could be the base of a zendala or a mandala. If you do it big enough, it's really neat. Or you could do it small, make it a little accent tangle. Put it here and there. All right. Starts off with an orb in the center of wherever you want this to be. Then, and this is where, this kind of tricky part, but I try not to think about it too much if you have a challenge with just placing things. We're going to put 5 curved lines going like this. So hovering over the orb, and like so. And again, I found just not to worry about it. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I always end up with a ginormous one. Again, don't worry about it. It's all okay. This is Zentangle. There's no such thing as a mistake. And then the more I was playing with it, the better I got at not having a giant one. But then all of a sudden I would just forget or something, But it's okay. It adds character. All right, and then I added a step. Well, not added. I separated step 3. And so what I decided, because I look at things and think, well, if I question it, then I know that there's going to be somebody else that's going to go, wait, what? Oh, what? What am I doing there? So that's why I did this. So my next step is just to put some orbs. So this is on, if you're looking at one of the curved lines on the inside, right at the tip, just a nice little filled in orb. And definitely touching that line. But again, on the inside of those curved lines, like so. Then, neaten them up a little bit. Then the next step is kind of like poke leaf if you've done that tangle. But what we're going to do is we're going to use kind of the take off and land concept. And we're going to trace around this orb. So going right on the outer edge. And let's see. You can either do a little bit of an S shape or like a curved line with a little flare on the end, whichever way you want to think about it. Like that. Kind of sort of an elongated S shape. And then doing it the opposite way from here. So we're taking off, and that's the takeoff is tracing over a little bit that orb. And that way you stay on the outside of it. It's really key that you're on the outside of that orb. And then we're just going to go around. It also, and because I caught myself a couple times, looking at this open space here, because I didn't explain that. Look at the open space and then the filled in orbs to either side of that. And it's almost like we're connecting, you could also think of it as, we're connecting the 2 curved lines with that. Oops, and that one is a bit longer than the other one. And that's okay. Whoops, and that one didn't even meet up. Going slow helps. And how much curve you put into there is completely up to you. You could just make it a big C shape if you want. Like this one is more of a C shape. I got bigger as I went. That's so funny. Actually what so I don't know if I'm going to do this or not, because I'd have to decide probably now. Well, I don't know, maybe I might be able to do it afterwards. So here's a course correction that's going through my head. Is, well, I could do another one outside this and then on the other ones do it on the inside. So that way I would kind of have a double. I might do that at the end, but I want to get this last two steps in here. And that is, we're going to go in the center of this curve line, and just pick one. And let's see, does it matter? Well, you know what? It probably doesn't matter which way you go. Just continue to go that direction. I'm curving it this way as the curve of my hand goes. And I'm aiming, kind of eyeballing, having that being, center to this point, like if I drew a line, but I'm not gonna. And then it's just continuing around. And for this, make sure to, for this and for all of it, make sure to take a look at the For More Inspiration link in the description section so you can see this from Rashim's hand, and also to see the beautiful sample that she has. She kind of turned it into a bigger thing. She put like henna, well, after the next step, put some henna drum in there and what I call fancy fescues in there. It's just gorgeous, but to give you an idea. Okay, so once you've gone all the way around like this, then we're going to go from this tip and we're going to make another curve line, but stop at that first line that you come to, the one that you just did. So it doesn't matter, so this one doesn't matter where you start. And then here too, you can take a look at the sample because you could play with whether, this, like I'm kind of matching the angle of the curve, so it's similar. You could, well, like I said, take a look, because if these came out a little bit further, then, well, this one is going to be different, so never mind that. Well, no, I can still make it sort of the same. It's there we go. It's all good. And I think I will. So, do what I said. Because that's just going to bug me. And this is essentially it. Then it is up to you to decorate. And so I'm going to do my course correction. That's going to be part of my decoration. And there is always, let's see, a way. Ooh, and maybe, let's see, then it's deciding, okay, this one was a little bit bigger, but I don't want to do it on the inside. So it's just a matter of deciding, where do I want it? Then now I'm thinking, well, maybe I can put 3 in there. Because this one for sure. And now this one, I guess it's going to have to be on the outside because it's just... There we go. And, if you weren't watching this whole time, you wouldn't know. You probably wouldn't notice. If I go back and look at it later, I'll probably go, why did I do that again? Oh yeah, that's right. And then just lots of fun that you can have with this. Actually, ooh, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to continue to decorate as I talk. All right, I'm just going to do some very light lines on this. Ooh, and that is so making it 3D. I wasn't thinking that, but wow. Okay. So if you enjoyed this, or if you're enjoying it, because we're not done yet, right? I would love to have you click the like button. And then also, if you have not yet subscribed to the channel, would love to have you be a subscriber to the channel. So you can click on that as well. I mentioned the description section. And I say I always do my own version of the step out. And so you'll find that. You'll also find, I always link to the creator of the Tangle. And then below that, ways to connect with me if you wish. I have a link to my website as well as my Facebook page, so you can follow me. Follow me both places because you can subscribe to my blog on my website. Um, I send out a daily tangle. I have to get better, quite honestly, about sending out class notices on my blog. You'll if you're interested in that, follow me on Facebook. I on my website I have a link there in the menu for the classes I teach, and it's just one of those things that no one is you're not going to go check back there periodically. I do them regularly though, every Thursday. I have 2 times, and you'll see those listed there. So if you want to put it on your own calendar, you can always the free classes I keep those links current. They do change after every class, so you have to go back and look. That's why sometimes it's easier just to follow me at some of the places that I mentioned there. But I do a lot of free classes. Some of them are paid, so you can take a look and see what we offer. I also have a membership club, so if you come join us for free, maybe look at some of the replays from some of those sessions, and if you think you'll take at least one class a month, or just want access to the replays, because some people don't have time at the same time, but you get access to all of the replays for all the online classes. So take a look. If you have questions, let me know. And then last but not least, and I'm sure I'm forgetting something because I'm thinking about this and how neat does that look. I'm gonna throw some shading in here. Well, let me pause. Well, no, let me tell you. First, if you happen to be on Facebook, we have a private page for Tangle Addicts, and so we would love to have you join us. There is like I said, there's a link there in the description. Know that there are a couple membership questions to gain entry, so there's that. And we'd love to have you come hang out with us. We have a really, really fun time. Oh, look at how neat that looks. I think I'm going to do inside here too. And so there's that. There was something else. Oh, because I was going to talk about the shading. So I'm shading where things are tucked underneath, and like these essentially are tucked underneath this here. So I'm just putting some graphite in those places, and it's really, really looking neat. Yeah. But I see where I want to clean up a little bit. Or maybe well, let's do this. We'll just bring it up here just a little bit on the one side, because that kind of got a little bit dark, and sometimes that's a way to fix it. That, I like that a lot. Now, another thought. I try to make these a quickie, and they are. I try to just keep it, let's just stick to this tangle and learn how to do it. But at the same time, it is really nice, I hope you think so too. Let me know in the comments to have some, shading tips as we go. This needs something. Ooh. Well, no. More contrast? Less contrast. More contrast? Huh. Okay. More contrast. So what I'm going to do here, this is a way that I found to add the shine in without having your white gel pen, or if you don't have a white gel pen, to have it not compete with the black ink. And I try to do these bigger than I think, because then I can always shave some off of them. Ooh, that looks neat. Let's make it nice and round, and then this side we'll make that a little bit more of a sliver. Wow. Sorry. It never gets old for me. It's just such a neat thing. It really, really is. I'm feeling like maybe I'll leave it. I'm debating thinking, maybe some graphite around there, because it does look like I can't tell if it's sunk in or not. It looks really cool though. All right, so I'm going to leave that. And then, so here's what's interesting is that all of these little lines that I put in, depending on which way my eyes go, this is either popped up or it's sunken down. And I think I'm going to have them, oh, you know what? I'm just going to have them sink down right at the tip. Let's just start there. Oh, let's just do that one. And I'm calling this the scooch. That's my technical term for it. Oh, yeah. Because then it's kind of like your eyes can still play with it. This is just my thought. But just the tip has gone down. Oh, how fun. Like I said, the only art really that I have ever done is really this. Um, I don't call myself an artist. I'll call myself a Zentangle artist. That for sure. But anything else, no. And it's just so fascinating. I don't know, that makes it interesting. I can carry that around, but I think it looks kind of neat having it like poked in like that. Oh, that's why I get enamored and I say, oh, sorry, but sorry, not sorry. It never gets old. It's just so cool. It really, really is. And I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, again, like, share, comment, all of that. I appreciate any and all of those activities because it helps get the word out about my videos and my channel. The algorithms and all of that kind of stuff. So, and I mostly just hope that you enjoyed it and that it was a help. That is my biggest aim. So with that, check out the description section. Hope to see you sometime online. But in any case, I wish you happy tangling.